Guys, welcome to day 5 of 40 days and 40 nights. We are just to let you guys know my plan, and I got to talk about the moving parts with Mike. But my goal is to be able to share this content on YouTube. So I want to be able to let you guys know when we're discussing things that's not for public consumption, I will stop the recording. Like yesterday, we didn't record because people were sharing a lot of personal things about their, medical. It was just got real emotional. So, guys, again, my name is Carmen Ray, and I'm a 1.5-star director with Planet Marketing, and I'm also the founder Be Well Travel and Lifestyle Magazine. And I am here with some amazing entrepreneurs. I mean, people that's just decided to not settle for less. They come from every place, from military background, leading their own businesses and their companies, but somehow they have decided not to settle for less when so much more is available. And so today we are into day 5 of 40 days and 40 nights of focus on what really matters. What really matters, Dr. Joy. It is so important that we be able to sift and sort and determine what matters most as we are growing our business. So, what we want to do today is we want to talk about, be reflective of the things that we've covered from days 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we all has hit the board. So if we got anybody that has hit the board so far, because it's about moving our numbers, right? So if we got anybody that hit the board and had a new partner since January 1st, we want to give you a shout out and acknowledge you, and just keep doing. They're letting us know that it can absolutely happen. So anybody that hit the board on here, make sure you unmute yourself and let us know who you brought into the business so we can give you a shout out.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, director.
Can you hear me? You can hear me okay?
Yes, we can.
I brought in, shoot, I forgot. I forgot.
Now you know that's a builder. I promise you, I ain't gonna forget nobody I bring in. I ain't brought nobody in since April. Now she is a flat out builder. Cause look at her, she just puzzled. I'm building so.
For real, I got to go back and look. Like, go to somebody else. Okay, I got it. I brought in
Okay.
Stephanie Brown. I brought in Stephanie Brown on January 3rd.
Okay. Great. And what state is Stephanie Brown in?
She's here. She's right here in Wisconsin. And
Oh,
actually, her husband was in the meeting, in the business before under
mhm.
me. And she was really
Okay.
kind of helping him work it. But he got out, he wasn't following up. Months have passed. She said, I'm
Uh-huh.
ready. I want it in my name under me. Let's roll.
Okay.
So
You just
it's her
never
now.
know. You
Yeah,
never
right.
know. Why?
And
Juanita?
wait,
Uh-huh.
Carmen,
Yes.
and I do want to say this. I want to add this for everybody on here. Just like you challenge us to go live every day, and some of the other groups have challenged us to go live.
Uh-huh.
I was on a late night live. It was like 10 o'clock, 10:30. And I was almost talking like this. I was just tired, but I knew I had to get it done. And I was talking about the fear of now because I had just heard Mr. Powell give that acronym of now, NOW, no other way. So I took that to be my
Mhm.
topic for that night. Stephanie got on my live. I said, Stephanie, I think Stephanie's scared of right now, y'all. Stephanie, what you waiting on? She said, I ain't scared. I'm ready right now. And she
Look
got
at that.
started. So
Y'all, if that ain't a full-blown testimony about having our content out there, what we got to quit talking to the same people and get it out
mhm.
there. No other way. I love that. Wani, tell us about your success so far.
Well, I have ranked up. I have a bronze builder on my team. I am so excited about that. Vera Goodlow brought in her third partner, a business partner, at a funeral. So, and I also did a three-way call to close her out. So I'm excited about that. Um,
Yeah.
I just coach tells people all the time that I am the master of those three-way calls and schedule those and edifying. And I wanted to master that. And so I think the 42.0, I really was focusing on PS3s and stuff like that and learning how to close people. And I
Right.
was so excited I was able to close her at a funeral. something on Friday.
Wow, wow. Okay, okay. All righty, guys. So thank you so much for sharing. Anybody else that come on, if you didn't get a chance to share, but you have a new partner or you got somebody ranked up, go ahead and share it in the chat so we can give you some hearts and stuff. All right. So today we're going to be introducing the theme of purpose and its significance in both our personal development and our business endeavors. Okay. So we really want to dive deeper into our understanding of purpose and how that purpose or lack thereof can determine our outcomes and our success. So, alignment is one of the things that we want to focus on. It gotta be alignment. No, I'm sorry, Mary Kay. I have so much respect for Mary Kay. Mary Kay taught me some of the three pillars that I live by. When things get off balance in our life, it means we have not kept God or our faith first, our family and our family second, family and people that's close to us, and the third thing is our profession, our business, our careers, and creating a life that allows us to do that. But she really gave me some things to think about when I was in my early 20s and first even heard of network marketing. I didn't even know it was network marketing. That's what I took from that experience. But because cosmetics and doing home parties, that's not in alignment with me. That's not what is in alignment with us. If you are a person that have no value of travel, that's our product, guys. And when I first started this business, I was only traveling on somebody else's dime. It was a requirement for my ex-husband's job. So we would take those trips that the when he worked as a congressman and he had to go travel. When he worked, he was part of 100 Black Men. We was traveling on somebody else's dime. We literally started taking our kids because they're gonna pay for the hotel, so all we got to do is pay for our flights. Like that's the kind of traveling we did. We packed them kids up. We notified the teachers. We took their homework. Like this is what we do. We don't know nothing about setting aside money for vacations, but that taught me the value of travel. That's in alignment. I believe that families really need to separate themselves from the day to day mundaneness. Even if you're single, you need that time to separate and just get away. Go learn something new. That's in alignment. Like I can go for that. I can, and I have like one of my good friends in Arizona. She relocated to Texas. She picked me up for lunch one day. She was really introduced me to network marketing. I said, man, I know so many people sell Mary Kay. And girl, you don't pick me up in a pink Cadillac. That gave me respect. She said, girl, I ain't had a car note in 14 years. She was like, I've been in Mary Kay. That she was in alignment. She every time you see her, her face was made up. She loved helping. She had a beast of a team. And that was because that was in alignment with her. Put in the chat, she didn't play with it. She didn't play with it. She did not have she ain't had a car note, she said, in 14 years, all because she was a pink Cadillac driving. So we have to really take inventory. Is our product, is what Planet Marketing is all about? Somebody, while I'm sharing this, I need somebody to pull up the mission statement. And once you have it, I want the Planet Marketing mission statement. What is that's going to determine? So I'm so indebted to the reality of becoming a one-star director. Nobody can shake my posture because I already know the numbers don't lie. People lie, men lie, women lie, the numbers don't lie. So no matter what somebody's opinion is of me, and they may not like network marketing, they may say all this horrible thing about it, but I know that I'm in the top 1%. I know for ever since 2016, I gave Mr. Bradley 1995. In 2019, he said, if you become a director, I'm gonna give you $1,000 in exchange for 1995. So he's been doing that. I've never missed the $1,000 in exchange for 1995. So that means it's in alignment. I am the evidence, but I wasn't always the evidence. What did I do from? What did I do from? Who did that? Mike did that so fancy like that. What the heck? Now I can read the mission statement myself. Listen, guys, might make that a little bigger. You know, my glasses. I got my glasses on. I just need that a little bit bigger if possible. Okay, so guys, so when we start accumulating some success, that's perfect, Mike. When we start accumulating some levels of success, when you become, I need y'all to say, I'm going to become a silver builder. If you have no partners, I want you to become a silver builder. What does silver builder means? Silver builder is 50 times 6, right? That means you have $300. That means you've gotten your investment back. That's a whole story. That's a whole story. Yep, I started my business and I've already got my investment back. Okay, you've already gotten your investment back. So I wasn't always a director. So what did I do between 2016 before my posture? Give me back that mission statement, Mike, because I'm about to read it. So my posture, how you get your posture up between 2016 and 2019? I got my posture up because I was on the IMV each and every day. I was using other people, and I would blend my story into it. I would say, like, I'm just so glad. My father's nickname was Buddy Man. And I would say, I'm so glad I'm Buddy Man's daughter, because I know when I share this business with you and you see these people making 6 figures and earning $1 million, I know the first thing that you really thinking is that you can't do this. I said, but me, the way I was raised and how my family roll is that if I see one person do something, I am flat out crazy enough to believe I can do it too. That's just the way I was raised. But listen, until you get to that point, let's build something together. I had 2 partners talking like that, because you got to make this thing be what it is for you. Jackie said, I'm going to be a 1-star director. I promise y'all she is. I promise you. But see, this is where we get trapped, is because we start thinking about the right now. But you need it to happen right now. The way Mr. Bradley has designed this thing here is that you cannot put a time limit on it. I worked hard since January 1st, day 1 of 40/40, to get my numbers up. Man, I got those numbers up. Our team grew by, I was doing 3 ways, reaching out to people, doing all this stuff. It grew by 4. But why did I wake up? Why did I wake up this morning and 2 more people on credit hold? I'm not emotionally attached. I just look at it and say, bless their heart, they don't have $2 a day. I don't take that personal, because I know that anybody that value this business, if they had $60 a month, and I've already told them I give Mr. Bradley $19.95, he give me $1,000. If that person is on credit hold, 1 or 2 reasons: they really, really straight up don't have it, so we don't want to make them feel no kind of way about it, or it means that they don't understand the value of what they had. So let's talk about this mission statement, so you can tell me if you have if this is in alignment with you. And it don't have to be, but today we're going to make a decision. Do I believe in this? Is this in alignment with me? True to our mission plan, Planet Marketing provides people with the freedom. Freedom mean the world to me, y'all. Listen, I get up at 4:35 in the morning. I do not value going to work anybody's job and spending the best part of my morning on anybody's job from 9 o'clock to 5. I admire people that have that discipline, but that you got to know who you are. That's not me. So keyword put in the chat: freedom. When I see freedom, I was like, oh, they talking my language. I got to have freedom. I'm at my best at 4:30 in the morning. You telling me I ain't even got to come to work until 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock? You ain't going to get the best of me at 4 or 5 o'clock. I'm tired. It's bedtime. Like, so I need the freedom to work when I'm at my best. Flexibility. I don't want to come and put and say the same thing on a call center phone. I don't want to keep saying the same thing. I may have some other ideals. I need a place where I can have some flexibility and creativity. I need Planet Marketing so it can help me create the 40/40. I love group coaching, but nobody on no job wasn't gonna let me create no 40/40. They was like, who you think you are? And trust me, I've tried. I've tried to go on people's jobs and create some things like, hey, I got a better idea. Why don't we do it like this? And they looked at me like I was crazy most of the time. And so the freedom, the flexibility, and the opportunity to build financial independence now and for the future. Guys, put in the chat: now and for the future. I was operating a child care center for years in Milwaukee. I messed around and got that formula and that code cracked where I was earning over $100,000 a year in that business. But can I tell you that it sucked the life out of me? It was so draining. It was so exhausting. I had so much pressure. I literally had a payroll over $14,000 every 2 weeks. All money ain't good money. I didn't even know the chaos that that business was causing in my personal life, in my professional life. I literally not only did I have to work with people that I couldn't stand, I had to pay them. I would get messages that this teacher that you paying $10, $15 an hour to, she is literally not doing by your children what you have trained her and asked her to do. So what did that mean? Now I got to go invest another $8,000 putting cameras in every classroom because now I'm paying you, but because you came to this building and said that you wanted to follow our mission and our guidelines on honoring when people give you access to their children to take care of it. That's a different kind of business. So I love the fact that Planet Marketing has created, and they gave me the right then money, but because I didn't have the financial education, it didn't give me the future money. See, it didn't give me no future money. I lived beyond my means. I didn't think that I would ever go out of the childcare business. But see, here at Planet Marketing, it gave me right now money in 2019, and that income follows me every single year. Alignment. I know the importance of moving beyond right now money and future money. It gives me future money. The money follows me. That's future money. The home based business owner can design their business to work with their own needs and lifestyle and not the other way around. No, I don't want to go in your cubicle and put a headset on. I don't want to deal with your crazy kids. I don't want to be in a school setting where I got to keep standing over kids that have no home training. Absolutely not. That's not in alignment with what I want to do. So you got to see that this is an option. It is an option. So if you know that you're working a job or you have a career, you don't see yourself doing it 5 or 10 years. Now, blessed are the people that have careers that they genuinely love. That means you got the best of both worlds. You done educated yourself. You have yourself as in a career that you really, really like. And now you can put this business on top of it. That's winning at the highest level because I don't have the discipline. I don't have the capacity to work a full-time job and do this business. I suffer most months because that's not a story. $1,000 a month is my minimum, but that's not life. That's not money that can sustain you. That's money that's going to have you always financially fragile until you get to the other side of it. And that's what we got to be willing to do is I don't talk to people about financial freedom. I talk to them about financial flexibility because I'm not financially free. So meet this business where you are. You are in control. You are your own boss. Our reps achieve their goals at their own pace and reap the benefits of one of the most rewarding industries in the world, and that's direct sales. You are backed by Planet Marketing's exceptional experience, support, and training. It's rewarding, it's social, and it's fun, y'all. So think about that mission. How do y'all feel? Somebody unmute themselves and give me a 2 minute max conversation about what that mission statement said for you.
Well, just to keep the dead space going, I'll feel it. I'm just glad we would read this every week or hear you give it to us every week on the weekly calls. But I think we all should definitely put it somewhere, in our home office, wherever we work, as a reminder, and really, really break it down. As a former English teacher, things like that, you can spend a whole week just dissecting each sentence and the words and how they can really permeate where we are and where we go. So thank you for that. I just think it's something we should and be able to memorize. Like when you ask the question, we shouldn't have to go look for it. Like for some of us who've been in it, I should have been able to just go type it in like blah, 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 because I believe it that much. So if I know the Pledge of Allegiance, I'm gonna learn this mission statement. That's gonna be something this week. I'm gonna memorize that.
I love that. I love that. Mike, share, please share.
Yeah, that was I had never really read it. I've always skimmed through it and just kind of saw the main parts, fun, travel. This was actually a good breakdown. And I like what Denise said, is like you can really spend a whole lot of time with all these different parts of it. As you were reading through, I was just reflecting on my own entrepreneurial journey and thinking about what was it that made me change my life to
Yeah.
from employment to entrepreneurship in the first place. And it was really all
What you
those things
need?
that they highlighted inside of that mission statement. I didn't like having my time controlled. I didn't like not having the flexibility to go to something at my daughter's school when she wanted to. I didn't like requesting off. Like all these things were so counter to the way that I wanted to live my life. So that mission statement is written that way for a reason to ignite something in certain people. And all of that resonated with me.
That's it, Mike. Man, you gave us some concrete examples. Man, oh man. Yeah, I don't know nothing about that because out of my whole adult life, I haven't worked anybody's job more than 5 years, and I'm 62 years old. So I've had years of being able, and I come from a family of entrepreneurs. I have had years of calling my mother and saying, I don't feel good today, and I don't have to wait for her to ask for permission to come get me. Her or my father always had either one of them. Not, and rarely ever do I remember my lifetime both my parents working a job. I don't know what that's like. So I was always making sure I had the stability of being married where my ex-husband was able to have the consistent income and I was able to create money outside of that. And so I was always able to be there for my children. That is how we were raised. So it's very foreign to me to say I'm going to go give somebody 20, 30, 40 years of my life and miss all those critical things for my children because we are raised different. Whereas my ex-husband, he thought I was crazy. I'm like, we should have been divorced way faster because he came from a very strong work ethic family. His father was a truck driver, his mother worked in a factory, and they believe in working. And I was just like, wow, how disciplined is that? How disciplined is that? I just seen somebody's hand that wanted to share before our kids continue.
Yeah, that
Brenda,
was
yeah,
Brenda.
yes, go ahead, Brenda.
Thank you, Coach. Good morning, everybody. I really like that breakdown that Coach Russell and Mr. Damon talked about. I'm going to take the challenge on myself because I believe if my why is married to the mission statement more closely, it's going to flourish faster.
That's right. That's right.
So I'm going to take that challenge for myself this 40-40 period. Break it down.
Yes, because if it's in alignment with you, you could take it and make it your own. You can take it and make it in your own. Make it what part really, really resonates with you. All right. So having a clear sense of purpose can drive your motivation, your resilience, and your long-term success. So I want to encourage you guys to reflect on your reasons for engaging in your business ventures. Whether you say, I really, really enjoy booking travel for people, like that's my jam. I'm so good at just creating experiences for people. Please lean into that. Don't allow people to keep telling you to build a team, build a team, build a team, get one, all that kind of talk. When you know that your passion is you got the skills to really create memories for people, lean into that. It don't mean that you're not going to get an occasional business partner, but you got to lean into what resonates most with you. Okay. And same thing with builders. If you know that you cringe at the thought of putting together a trip for somebody, we have the beauty of deciding what we want to lead with. Okay. I believe you need to have knowledge, a good working knowledge on both sides of this business and anything that you're doing, but you do need to know what am I going to lead with? What am I focused on? Because it's okay. And so let's talk about the 5 reasons why network marketers succeed. Okay. And we're gonna have this posted and on the bill. If y'all moving around, Andre driving to church probably. So don't worry, Andre, we're gonna make sure this is posted. Here we go. Strong work ethic. These are the reasons why people succeed. And while I'm reading this, Think about yourself. Rate yourself. Like how are you doing in this area? They have a strong work ethic. Ain't nobody got to be calling them saying, "Are you coming to the meeting? Get on the IMV." Like, man, I be feeling like a complete assistant secretary. I knew some people needed to be um on that call with Mr. White, and I was like, dang, Mike traveling. You got to have some instincts, y'all. I was like, I don't want to bother Mike with this. I know he ain't got time to get on here, but man, oh man, I was like, I just got to do it because I feel like if he hear this message, it's gonna resonate with him. He's a man, and we know we gotta get our men to take their health more serious and go get them checkups and all that stuff, and he gonna get value. So I hurry up and reached out and invited like 10 people. Yes, the information is out there, but as leaders, we got to get our people plugged in and do that extra sometime. When he texted me and told me he was able to get on, that was worth it. That was worth it because all the other people that ignored me, him saying that he was going to be on there meant the world to me. So you got to have a strong work ethic. Successful network marketers are dedicated and consistently put in the necessary effort to achieve their goals. Number two, continuous learning. Continuous learning. They invest in personal development, staying updated with industry trends, and improving their skills. You need to understand the industry of network marketing, not just Planet Marketing, because it's going to increase your posture. That's why reading different books like GoPro, first year network marketing is important because that is the industry we're in. You need to know and read and understand something about travel because that's our product. Effective communication. Building and maintaining relationships through clear and persuasive communication is key. Improving our communication skills. Going to YouTube University and say, man, I really want to be a great presenter one day. I want to study. I want to get with Director Denise and say, hey, how did your presentation skills get so good and strong? What resources, what books can I read? Like, some of us are just naturally good communicators, but we have people in our organizations that can help us with that. I'm always telling Denisha, like every time I get a stage, I'm going to put you on it. She is a natural speaker. We got to know our lanes and we got to know what we're not. I am not a speaker. I am a gifted storyteller. I can tell a story and make people feel like you've been sitting there right with me. I don't want to get up in front of a room and speak to anybody. I'm literally hosting the entire Super Saturday in Arizona, and I'm not speaking in front of the room one time. But I bet you I can create a platform. I made sure, okay, Director Denise, Mr. Powell, Orlando Moore, I got one of my sideline partners to do the introduction. Lisa, you're going to be on the door because I like meeting with people one-on-one. I don't never want to be in front of the room. Anytime you see me in front of any room, it's because somebody done defaulted and they won't be in front of the room for me because I know I want to be sitting next to that person saying, girl, did you hear that? What did that mean to you? Like, that's who I am because I know who I am. But I want to create platforms so people with those gifts can get right in front of that room and do what they do best. Okay, guys, resilience. They persist through challenges and setbacks, maintaining a positive attitude and adapting as needed. Number five, they got leadership skills, guiding and inspiring their team members fosters growth and success within their team. Five reasons why people don't succeed in network marketing. Y'all, we lack commitment. When we just lack the commitment, we go all in for 5 days of the 40 days and 40 nights, and then we missing. We stop doing, we don't follow the plays, we didn't get no IMV. We lack the commitment. So without full dedication, individuals may struggle to achieve their business objectives. Number two, inadequate training and support. Insufficient knowledge and lack of mentorship can hinder your progress. Like, you got to know who is a good leader for you to follow. Everybody ain't for you to follow. We have leaders that a lot of times I join their stuff just out of respect, but I get little to no value in what they're talking about. Yeah, I have some IMVs that I cringe through nothing that they say resonate with me. But then I hear somebody else say, that's my favorite day. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. We're different. Because I'm like, I would never say it to anybody, but there's certain days that I just can't. But then there's other days I'm like, oh, I love everything they're talking about. So we are different. Number 3, difficulty in generating leads. That's why our next session is going to be about positioning. Like, we talking to the same people. We're not putting content out there to generate leads. We're struggling. Give me 5 minutes, guys, if you can. If you got to get off, go ahead. But I gotta get a little bit more in. Um, Difficulty in generating leads, struggling to find and connect with potential clients or partners, and it limits your growth. Man, I can't stand reaching out to people on my list that ain't told me that they have any interest in what I'm doing. I work closely with Mike to create content, to create things where people come into my world. I had over 81 people to register for my last virtual vision board. They opted in. I got their emails now. I'm able to go through that list, share that list with people that invited them to say, hey, what did you like best about the virtual vision board? I'm able to strike up a conversation with them now versus having a list of people who ain't told me they like to travel, who told me that they most likely can't even afford $200. Who we talking to? Who are we talking to? We got to talk to people that have shown some level of interest in what we're doing. How do you do that? You do that when you create systems that generate leads. Number 4, lack of persistence, giving up too soon. We talk to our first 10 people, they say no, there we go. Like, I don't really think this thing worked. Oh, I had 3 people, all of them dropped. So what? 99% of the people don't even understand network marketing. 99% of the people in this country are constantly bamboozled. We literally let elected officials tell us that they're going to cut Social Security like they doing us a favor when that's our money. Like, we are so easily bamboozled. Like, no, you're not doing me a favor. I've been paying into Social Security since I was 14 years old. As a matter of fact, I feel like this is some kind of highway robbery. If you could allow me to keep my Social Security, I could invest in my own money. Don't talk crazy to me talking about you doing me a favor. Now you want to cut my Social Security, right? So that same game has been played on us about network marketing. The same game been played on us about business. So we start saying, yep, go to college, get your job, and then you're going to be sustained. You may be sustained financially, but you may be burnt out in every other area of your life. You may have sacrificed the things that meant the most. So we cannot go by what the general population. So why are we taking it personal when people have been ill educated and ill prepared to understand network marketing? Because what if everybody start doing network marketing? It would crumble our country's infrastructure. What if people got bold enough to say, you know what? I'm sick of working these 8, 9, 10 hours on this job. I'm about to go all in. I'm going to be dedicated to me and my family. I'm going to do something. I'm getting ready to come off this crazy job. What if people start doing that? So it is to their best interest to put out all this propaganda about network marketing is horrible and everybody call it a scam. That is by design because they need us to stay in that box and become worker bees for 20, 30, 40 years. Everybody can't be pursuing a lifestyle and freedom, right? Because that'll make them have to pay us what we really are worth. So that lack of persistence, giving up too soon, prevents individuals from realizing long-term success. Poor time management, saying that you're gonna do stuff, but you don't have it nowhere on your calendar. Where's your calendar? When are you gonna peek into show the plan and 3-way call? What day, what time of the day are you gonna do your power hour? Do you dedicate time at a specific time to work your business and shut everything off? Hey, husband, hey, kids, I'm about to go in the office. I'm about to go in the kitchen and work my business. I need you guys not to bother me for the next couple hours, okay? Like, do we really set aside that time to do that? So poor time management, failing to prioritize tasks effectively can lead to missed opportunities and inefficiencies. So, okay, guys, I'm just going to give you your assignment. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I get into storytelling mode and I took up our time. So I'm going to put this in the space so you guys can get it, but I want you to know your homework. Okay, so this is what you're going to do. You're going to write a concise statement, 2 to 3 sentences, articulating your core motivation for engaging in network marketing or whatever business you're in, whatever business that you're leading with in 2025. You want to be clarifying your why, and you want it to serve as an anchor for you. So you're going to take a self-assessment. about strong work ethic, continuous learning, effective communication. What is your resilience like and your leadership? You want to rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 5. When you finish this assignment, I need you to email it to me, post it inside a Bond to Build. My email so I can give you direct feedback, because some feedback maybe I don't mind people seeing it and Bond to Build, but there may be something, if I've worked with you longer, if I know you more, that I may want to pull out something that's more personal that I only want you to see. So I want everybody to give it to me personally, and if you can, put it in Bond to Build. My email is carmen@bewellnetwork.biz. So that is going to be your assignment of really honing in on your why. And again, we're going to have you want to gauge yourself. Where am I in these areas on the scale of 1 to 5? Okay, guys, thank you for that extra.
Wait, Director
Yeah.
Carmen, you said to write a 2 to 3 sentence on why I engage in network marketing, and what else you said after that?
Yeah, 2 to 3 sentences, but it's going to be in Bond to Build, my dear. Articulating your core motivation for engaging and growing your business, whether it's in teletravel, whether it's Planet Marketing, whether it is accounting. Because this space, we lead with Planet Marketing and teletravel, but we may have people on here from any kind of background or business. You got that, Minister Asia, but it's going to be in
Yes,
Bond to
ma'am.
Build. I think
Thank
those
you.
two. Okay, all right. Any questions before we close out and let y'all get back to y'all Sunday?
You was preaching. I'm telling you, you was just preaching a minute ago. I was about to take off in this church running.
Minister Asia. Oh my goodness. Okay, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for joining us for day 5 of 40 days and 40 nights. I'm super proud of y'all. So let's go out here and make sure that we get in alignment, read that mission statement so we can understand the power of what we have. And I'll see many of you in Chicago today. Okay, y'all be well. Hey, Mike, stay on if you can, because I need to ask you about YouTube. Okay.
Be well. Have